Welcome everyone to my Ret Paladin MSV Heroic Tips and Tricks guide. In this guide I'll walk you through the best talents and glyphs along with boss specific tips to help you land those high passes. Alright, let's start with the first boss, the Stone Guard. For 25-man Heroic you'll want to use AoE talents. This means you should be taking Holy Avenger and Light's Hammer. For glyphs you'll want to use Glyph of Mass Exorcism and Glyph of Double Jeopardy. You should be using Seal of Righteousness as your seal. The only way to pass on this boss is to use the stack tactic and hope you're not on tile duty. When the bosses are stacked, use Light's Hammer, Avenging Wrath, Holy Avenger and Guardian of the Ancient Kings. During Holy Avenger, prioritize using Hammer of the Righteous and Divine Storm and use Exorcism over Judgment as fillers. Make sure when casting Judgment to rotate it between different targets to keep the 20% damage bonus from Glyph of Double Jeopardy. Next up, Feng the Accursed. Use your standard single target talents and glyphs. I'm showing them on the screen right now. I recommend Pursuit of Justice here since a boss is moved frequently but not very far, making the passive movement speed more useful than its short burst of speed. On single target there are no glyphs that directly improve my damage, but I've removed Glyph of Mass Exorcism to make Exorcism ranged again, which ends up giving me more DPS. For tips, there is nothing too specific for this fight. All you have to do is manage your cooldowns. If your kill time is under 4 minutes, save the second Avenging Wrath for when Guardian of the Ancient Kings is up. Most players don't kill it that fast and end up holding Guardian for the third Wrath instead. It's important to note that damage done to soul fragments doesn't count towards passes, but still kill them so the raid doesn't wipe. Next, Gara'jal the Spiritbinder. On this fight you'll be using your single target talents and glyphs as you did on Feng. Most raids kill the boss in under 4 minutes, which means you should hold your second Avenging Wrath until Guardian of the Ancient Kings comes off cooldown. You can pass well either by going inside the totem for the damage buff or staying outside. I've seen top locks in both cases. The Spirit Kings. On this boss, use your single target talents and glyphs. All your movement speed talents are viable here, so use the one you prefer. On this boss, you should be using Avenging Wrath off cooldown. Depending on your kill time, either hold your second Guardian of the Ancient Kings until your third Avenging Wrath or use it off cooldown. Again, I've seen top locks doing either. For passing, remember that damage done to mind control players doesn't count. Elegon. On Elegon, use your single target talents. As your movement speed talent, I recommend Speed of Light so you can quickly remove your overcharge stacks on demand. You want to go out with the debuff as few times as possible, so use Divine Protection when you have high stacks and never go above 15 stacks. When Elegon summons energy charges, the sparks that move away from him, use Divine Storm to hit all of them as they spawn. Hold your second Guardian of the Ancient Kings until your third Avenging Wrath is off cooldown. For passing, remember the damage you do to the cosmic sparks, the adds that spawn when the walls are up, don't count. Don't instantly go DPS them as you will die, let your tanks pick them up and kill them as you still need to kill them in order to kill the boss. Will of the Emperor. Use single target talents and glyphs. For your movement speed ability, take Pursuit of Justice. You need this in order to dodge his combo. If you're having trouble dodging the boss's combo, never drop below 2 to 3 holy power to keep your movement speed high. Use Avenging Wrath and Guardian of the Ancient Kings when the 2 bosses spawn. From this point on, use Avenging Wrath and Guardian of the Ancient Kings as they come off cooldown. For passing, after the bosses have spawned, don't waste time killing the strength adds. But don't ignore the courage adds. It is a DPS loss, but you need all the damage you can get on those adds or you will wipe. Remember to dodge the boss's combo as this will give you a damage ability that will boost your DPS. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Ret Paladin guides and follow me on Twitch to see me in action during my live raids. See ya!